Once, long ago, on an island in a sea of clouds, there was a land where giants walked, and the giants lived amongst the other peoples of that land, and they used their great strength to help them. But the power of the giants was too great. Their hands were too strong, their tread too heavy. And the more they tried to help the people, the greater was the destruction that they caused, until the people they had tried to help were no more. And the giants were alone, and the island was laid waste. And in their shame, the giants built a temple, and there they swore that never again must they meddle in the affairs of mortal men. And then they scattered, ever to wander abroad in repentance, until the twilight of the world, until death comes to time.
Aim for the bridge of the gunship! Aim for the bridge!
Still no effect! I don't think we're even penetrating their armor. We could use mining charges.
They won't work either. I can see what's happening. Stand by. All ships, this is Admiral Metna. We're having no impact on their armor with our weapons. If they reach the planet, you know what will happen. We did our best. Now let's go out fighting. Disable your containment fields. Prepare for suicide runs. Aim for the bridge of the ships, and may you find the one.
General, we're encountering resistance, but it appears to be a merchant fleet, mostly weakly armed mining craft, sir.
Engage them.
Engage! Fire at will! Sir, their formations suggest they're preparing for suicide runs.
The whole defense effort was a suicide run. What a pathetic display. Mining ships. Pilot, give me that command craft.
Yes, General. Enemy craft. You have the honor of being addressed by His Excellency General Tanis, Supreme Commander of the Defense Forces of the Canisian Suns. You will kneel.
I am Admiral Metna, Commander of the Armies of the Republic of...
Oh, shut up and watch. Gunship, this is General Tanis. Target city of Anit on the northern continent. Pilot, what is its population?
Approximately 9 million, sir.
Good. Prepare and target a tectonic bomb.
No! Wait, we can negotiate terms!
So why do they always think they can negotiate? How many times have we heard that, Pilot? Admiral, do I take it you and your fleet surrender? Oh dear, you hesitated. Fire. Pilot, what is the population of the city of Anit?
Population nil, sir.
Now, Admiral, you're going to die. I'm going to destroy your ship, and then I'm going to rape your planet. However, if you kneel and surrender first, I may allow your remaining fleet to live. Well, Pilot, destroy a couple of vessels.
No! I surrender!
Finally, reality dawns. How pathetic. All vessels, fire at will. Oh, and destroy the Admiral's ship last.
This is the President of the Republic of Santos. I would like to wish you a good day. Sadly, this day is far from good. As I speak, Canisian troops are landing on our precious world. Today, as I can give you no hope, I am giving you the last order that I shall ever give.
Resist the Canisians. Breathe harder to starve them of air, and as they kill you, bleed on their boots. Offer them no compliance, no words, no recognition of their existence. For it is better to die on your feet than to live on your knees. Farewell, and may you find the one.
Mr. President.
This is illegal. You are in breach of the Treaty of Kasulai. You must leave at once.
Oh, I would. But how can I leave when you are standing on my planet? The President is dead. Long live the Republic. Pilot, begin a curfew.
Yes, General. All commands. Enforce a curfew operative immediately. Anyone found outdoors is to be shot on sight.
I want the Senate cleared and all members of the government brought to me. Oh, and get me some clean boots. These have got blood on them.
Civilians, move to that side of the hall. Senators, at this side. Move!
We are all members of the government.
Children, too. You think I'm stupid? You are now under Canisian command. You will do exactly as ordered or you will be killed.
This is an outrageous violation. The UP will hear about this
And don't hold your breath for the UP. This world is blockaded. There is no chance of escape. There is no way on or off the planet. No help is coming.
Hello, I'm the Doctor.
Doctor Who. Death Comes to Time by Colin Meek. Episode 1. At the Temple of the Fourth. Starring Sylvester McCoy as the Doctor.
Who are you?
I'm the Doctor, and this is my companion, Antimony. How'd you do?
What are you doing here? What is that machine?
You see, Antimony, a sign of a good, inquiring mind. Someone who asks questions. What do I always say, Antimony?
Never stop asking questions, Doctor.
That's my boy.
How did you get here?
He's going to be unconscious in just a few seconds, and he's still using his time profitably.
Answer or I fire!
Don't you worry about how we got here. All you need to know is that two strangers arrived in a flying box and hit you. Antimony?
Don't move on!
Good boy. Tell me, which one of you is the leader of the resistance?
I'm Senator Sala. I'm the leader.
Sala!
If they find us, they'll kill us all anyway. They're shooting people in the streets.
Sir, we intercepted a small atmosphere skipper leaving the planet.
And the occupants?
One alien, female.
Take her to the cells. Find out who she is and what she's doing here.
Yes, General.
I'm Senator Sala. I was chosen as the leader in the event of an invasion.
Good. Now, listen, all of you. Please come inside the TARDIS, quickly.
Come on, the Doctor knows what he's doing. It's bigger on the inside than it looks.
Yes, come on.
Come on now.
Find it slightly more hospitable than a Canisian cell.
Good morning. I've come for the prisoner.
What do you mean you've come for the prisoner? Who are you? You're not even in uniform.
Quite so. I'm not in uniform because I'm not in your army. I have, however, managed to come on board this ship and penetrate all your security systems with ease. I am therefore likely to be quite powerful. Now, give me the prisoner and save yourself further trouble.
Who are you? Put your hands up.
Oh dear. I am a god of the Fourth. Fear me. Unlock the door. Now, pick up the girl and bring her to me. Good. Now sleep. Oh, and when you wake up, you will devote your life to medicine. Wake up. Wake up. We're leaving. That's better. Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
Ace. Had some time to prepare. A woman with a loud voice came to the council and warned us the Canisians were coming. But then you know that.
Put your hands up.
What? Oh, that's brilliant, that is. We just saved your lives.
You shouldn't have let them come here.
Shall I bash him, Doctor?
No, we need their trust. This is pointless. We're here to help.
Then why are you leaving us?
While you organize your resistance, I'll visit General Tannis and see if I can persuade him to be a bit more neighborly. I have a way with power-crazed dictators.
You are lying! You're working for him!
No.
Come on.
Then why do you refuse to share the technology of your ship or your weapons?
I told you, we don't have any weapons.
Then lend us this TARDIS. We could go to Alpha Canis and destroy the whole planet in the blink of an eye. At least give us that advantage over the Canisians. Show us how to use it.
I can't fight with you or for you.
Why not? Are you coward? Are you better than us?
No. I'm just bound by a code.
A code? What sort of code is it? Do you save people, but only little? Just for a short time, then run away and leave them to die?
I wish it were different, but I can't interfere in your internal affairs.
Internal affairs? Do you call the destruction of an entire city an internal affair? What kind of insane game are you playing?
We can't risk letting them go. We should shoot them now and take the ship.
All right, please. Yes, shoot me. Get on with it. I don't mind. I've been dead before.
Hang on, Doctor, I haven't.
But you should know that there are bigger things at stake than the fate of this planet.
What do you mean?
I mean that if the Canisian occupation of Santony becomes permanent, they will have a springboard to 1,000 other planets, each with burning holes where cities stood. If you fight them alone, the best you can hope for is to irritate them. But if you let me, I can destabilize the Canisian power base so that when you strike, it will cripple them. Now, I don't think you're going to kill us in cold blood, and you don't think we are going to betray you. Put the gun down and let us go.
All right, Hawk. Now tell me, Doctor, while you are creating a great sabotage, what do you suggest we do? Rot here and hope the Canisians don't find us?
The basis of the Canisians' power is money. If you can sting them economically, that will weaken them greatly. Fight a guerrilla war and organize your army. When their leader is weakened, you'll hear from us. You must be ready to strike.
Senator Sala, the trees are burning. What? Well, they're on fire. I can't explain. You better look.
Nobody touch them. Everybody get back.
Don't worry. It's not dangerous.
What?
We'll be back as soon as we can. Come on, laddie.
Doctor?
But wait, what is going on? What does it mean?
I'll explain later.
Doctor, what are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Maybe she's right. Playing an insane game. Oh, I'm beginning to wonder how long we can keep this up in a complicated age. Can't interfere. Can't do this. Can't do that. Sound like a Time Lord.
Hey, I thought you were a Time Lord.
If you're going to be rude, I'm not playing.
What's going on? What's all that tree stuff about?
Oh, that, yes. It was a rather unorthodox message to me. We have to go to Myson Island.
Oh, and what's that?
It's a planet in the heart of the great nebula of Orion.
Doctor, what do you think's happened to Ace? Well, they said she left. I mean, shouldn't we have heard from her by now?
I'm sure she'll be able to look after herself. Wherever she is.
Once, long ago, in a strange dream of history, there lived an artist named Cassius. He was a painter of such skill that his every picture blazed with passion. One day, he painted a woman so beautiful that she seemed to come alive, and as he looked into the lucent eyes of his creation, Cassius fell deeply and inexorably in love with her. His days and nights were tormented with impossible desire. Then, one night, as he stared at the lifeless face of his beloved and wept, he ran outside and prayed to his Maker. "O divine Creator," he railed, "I beg of you, bring her to life, for I cannot be without her." To his astonishment, when he next gazed at the painting, he saw that it moved, as if the woman were indeed alive within the picture. "My dearest," cried Cassius. "Who is calling to me?" asked the painting. "It is I, your creator," cried Circassius. "But where are you?" she replied. "Here! I am here! I am out," he said. "What is out?" she answered. "Are you left, right, up or down?" "I am out," he pleaded. But she could not see him, for she lived in a world of only 2 dimensions, horizontal and vertical. She was flat. She could not understand what out was. She could not even conceive of what it might be. In her 2-dimensional world, she had nothing to compare it with. The 3rd dimension was beyond her ken, out of sight, out of mind, out of her very conception. And so Circassius ran to the night to vent his anger at his maker for this cruel trick. But as he stared at the heavens, another thought came to him. "O Maker," he said, "where are you?" And the answer came, "Out."
So what's that supposed to mean?
It is supposed to mean that just because you cannot readily see an order to things, it does not mean that such an order does not exist.
So why couldn't you say that in the first place? I'd rather you just told me what point you're trying to make instead of telling me fairy stories. I'm not a child, you know.
Age is not a measure of wisdom. But a wise man learns, and a fool teaches.
Well, that makes you a fool, then.
Considering I am with you of my own free will, I fear it does.
So what are you doing here? And why did you rescue me from the ship? And why won't you tell me what I'm doing here?
I have already done that. You are here to learn.
Learn what?
If I could tell you in a few words, it wouldn't be worth learning.
Oh, spare me. Then who are you?
I am Casmus, your teacher.
What if I don't want to learn?
Go.
Look, all I'm saying
What
is
do you know about gravity?
Hey? Look, if
Don't you know? Such a simple thing.
Of course I know. It's a force of attraction.
And who made it? Who made that force that makes one body attract another?
Well, Isaac Newton, wasn't it?
Isaac who? Oh, I suppose he was the one who discovered it for your culture. No doubt he fell out of a tower or a fruit fell on his head like all the others. What is gravity made from? What is its substance?
It has no substance. It's, I don't know.
It has no substance, it is not made from physical things, and yet it exists. It has no substance, and yet it is far more powerful than any weapon, any planet, any sun. That is the power of the One. It is the prime mover, the cause of all things. It is the deep, sublime intelligence of the universe. And where there is intelligence, there is a pattern, and where there is a pattern, there is predictability. Here, you must learn to predict the movements of the universe.
How?
Where others see the bird, you must see the flock.
And the Parliament building? Where's the government? I want those senators! Didn't we send a unit in?
Not, sir.
What? Take your unit and meet me at the Parliament building, immediately! Who did this? On your feet, soldier! Where are the senators?
Sir, Sir, you won't believe it.
What? Get to the point, now!
Sir, 2 men arrived in a flying box and rescued everyone.
Really? You're right! I don't believe it! Now, people don't just vanish into nothing. Scour the complex. Where are they?
Where am I? Where am I?
On the edge.
edge of what?
On the edge.
On the edge.
What is the edge?
Thou shalt not break the laws of fishing.
I can't save you. I can't save you. I can't save you.
Wake up, Doctor. Doctor, what can't you save me from?
Oh, a bad dream, my boy.
Oh?
What's wrong?
Oh, the TARDIS has landed. We're here. Myson Island. What is this place, Doctor? It must be ancient.
This is the Temple of the Fourth. It's been abandoned for a long time.
Oh, it's so peaceful. Does anyone live on this planet?
Not anymore.
Who are those statues of?
They're Time Lords, like me, but long gone.
Did you know them?
Some of them.
And what's that writing?
It's an epitaph. An epitaph from a bygone age. If there be blood on my sword, let it be my own. Something like that.
And what about the writing on the tablets?
Oh, so many questions.
But you told me to question everything.
Oh, yes, forgive me, yes. Yes, it says, we serve the many, till the many are one, until twilight falls, and death comes to time.
What's going on, Doctor?
Hide! Come on!
But I thought you said it was...
Shh!
Doctor! My dear Doctor, how splendid to see you. So, what have you to report? Anything interesting?
Nothing special. We were on Santony. You?
Ah, I was chasing the tears of St. Lawrence. Quite magnificent.
What for?
What for? For the spectacle, old boy. Great streams of fire across the heavens. Time was you were the explorer amongst us.
Time was. I had time to explore. Tell me, why all the fireworks and the burning bushes? I mean, couldn't you have summoned me in a more discreet manner?
Discreet? Who but you would know it was me? Communications can be intercepted. Besides, I don't think there's anything wrong with the odd bit of excitement.
Perhaps. But I think it might have been wise to be less blatant. By the way, where's your assistant?
Oh, she wandered off on her own devices a while ago. I was on a planet in Alnilam. Anyway, I prefer travelling on my own.
What? But you know the laws.
Laws? I was at the signing of the Treaty of Carceli, don't forget. I swallowed insult after insult. I was made to make sacrifices that I couldn't stand to do, but I did it anyway. And all the while, I knew I could bend time and gravity to make it better.
What use is this talk? I mean, what are you saying? You know it's pointless. Haven't you thought these thoughts and forgotten them yet? We can't live with these ideas. They're not for us.
Ah, Doctor, that is an ideal. Do you really think we can live amongst them and detach ourselves completely? No one is immune to emotion.
But you know what happened here. And do you remember nothing? Oh, anyway, you didn't bring me here for a philosophical discussion, though.
No, my dear Doctor, no. I did not.
Why here? And why all the secrecy?
2 Time Lords have died. Violently.
Who died?
The Saints, Antenor and Valentine. It bothers me.
Why? Even Time Lords die.
No, it's not that. It's deeper. I sense something unnerving, something terrible is about to happen. And I sense that the taking of the lives of Antenor and Valentine is the herald of a larger pattern. I was hoping you would have some thoughts. What do your dreams tell you?
Nothing special. What about you?
I see water, wells, cataracts, whirlpools,
Whirlpools. What does it mean?
I wish I knew, but they feel ominous. And the dream lingers in my thinking long after I wake.
The first thing is to find out what happened to the Saints.
Precisely. And as you were closest to their work, you are to investigate that as a matter of urgency.
But what about my work in Santony?
I'm to go in your place. Oh, is there anything special I need to know? Let me see. Santony. Yes, its sun is safe, isn't it? The Canisians have no doubt invaded by now, and you'll be seeding a rebellion, I suppose.
Exactly. I'll transmit the coordinates and contacts when you send me yours.
Well then, good luck, Doctor.
And to you. And be careful.
Of what?
I don't know. Whirlpools?
Come on, man!
It was just like I said, General, sir. I was guarding the girl, and then the old man came and he just spoke to me, and I did it. It was like the voice of a god, General. He spoke, and I just had to do what he said. And he took the girl, and then he vanished.
Another vanishing. This is becoming interesting. You didn't think of anything original, like shooting him then?
I tried, General, but... Sir, if I may say, you're looking awfully tired. You ought to rest and drink lots of water.
Insolence! I'll have you shot!
No, pilot. So you're worried about my health?
Yes, sir. And you seem agitated. I'd have your blood pressure checked if I was you, sir. I could do it for you if you like, sir.
You're very kind, soldier. You're very kind. Perhaps you would like to get away from all this beastly warfare and concentrate on curing disease,
Oh, yes, sir. That would be very nice.
Oh, wouldn't it? I have the very place for you, soldier. There is a planet called Anima Persis, where none of the diseases has a cure. Except that on Anima Persis, none of the diseases has a victim. The inhabitants died long ago from the results of biochemical warfare. Legend has it that only mutated monstrosities and the vengeful spirits of the dead remain. Take him away. Pilot!
Yes, General?
I want to know what's going on. We can't fight an enemy we can't see. Scan all our data sources for incidents of vanishings, flying boxes, or anything else that might be unusual. I'll find whoever is behind this. Time is the key, pilot. That's the link.
Yes, General.
And if I'm right, they won't be vanishing for much longer. After all, even Time Lords die.
In At the Temple of the Fourth, the part of Ace was played by Sophie Aldred, the Guard and Senator Hawke by John Carlshaw, Antimony by Kevin Eldon, Pilot was played by David Evans, and Leonard Fenton was Casmus. The Minister of Chance was played by Stephen Fry, Senator Sala by Britta Gartner, and Admiral Metna by Jacqueline Pearce. John Sessions played General Tannis, Hugh Thomas was the President of Santony, and Murray Treadwell the Canisian Captain. Other parts were played by Richard Garrity, Benjamin Langley, and members of the cast and crew. The script editor was Nev Fountain, and sound design was by John Taylor. Doctor Who, Death Comes to Time is a Fiction Lab production for BBC Worldwide and was produced and directed by Dan Friedman.